state your name and who you are.
My name is Madi Ahadi, aka Madi 2 Ahadi.
And who are you?
I'm Daylyt's wife.
So where are you from, Madi?
I'm from Afghanistan.
How did you and Daylyt meet?
How far back do you want to go?
All the way back.
Well, it started when he washed my windows downtown. I didn't want him washed, but he kept washing them.
Like you were at a gas station?
And he just he wouldn't stop. I thought he was a bum. I'm not gonna lie to you. He was persistent, so I gave him my number. Don't ask me why, I just did. It was just a vibe I got.
So how long ago was this?
Like 10 years. A long time.
So what happened after that? Like how did y'all become an item?
Well, true story. We we hung out for 4 days after that, and I got to know the real him. And then after the 4th date, we were boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay. So let's get into the real shit.
Oh Lord.
Okay. So talk about like how you felt when Daylyt first started battle rapping. Like, did you even notice it, or like was it just a hobby, or what was going on at that point in time?
I met him at the end of the pit, and when I went, I felt like he had a strong presence, say like that. Like I felt like he had a voice. So the last time I seen him perform was at the pit against some white guy that looked like Jesus. Anyway, I thought it was the worst battle ever, and that was the last time I saw him battle until basically he did some other stuff, but then the one I got into again was the one against, I guess, him and Philly Swain. I like the energy of battle rap. That's why I support him. I'll sit there for 3 hours listening to them talk about nonsense just because I know he likes it.
When did you first realize he was getting very popular?
He's always been popular. So every time we would go somewhere, whatever he did, which would come to like the photography, he's crazy popular in the photography world. And then when it comes to making music videos, he's crazy popular. People know him because of that. Now, when we went to New York, after that whole him doing the battle rapping stuff, that's when I knew. I was like, wow, we're really like getting stopped left to right. It was crazy. It's a crazy feeling. I still don't think he's famous, but that's because I know him.
So when did people start recognizing you?
I would say after the B Magic battle, after I slow-mo twerked on stage, which UW didn't put out the actual footage, and I'm pissed off because you could have saw a better slow motion twerk, and I'm not doing it right now, but I'm just saying it was awesome. When Day says he's gonna suck Diddy's dick, I think it's funny because it might be true. You never know with him.
I think a lot of girlfriends and wives and significant others would be very upset at some of the shit he says. Do you just think it's all hilarious?
I think it's funny because at the end of the day, P. Diddy's just the other bitch, right?
Are y'all a dysfunctional family?
It depends on what the definition is of dysfunctional.
Like, what kind of things do you do in private time when no one's around? Like, not sex, but like.
Well, I was gonna say sex.
But I mean, just family stuff. Like, do y'all eat dinner regular? Or y'all be like upside down on the ceiling, like?
If it was possible, we probably would. But we sit down together. We're a normal family for the most part.
Okay. Now you said you're from Afghanistan.
Yes.
How do your parents feel about you dating a crazy black man that gets butt naked on camera.
They don't know that side of him yet.
But they've seen his face tattoo.
They seen his face tat. They were just wondering why he did it. And when I explained it to them, they were just like, oh, all right. If you like it, we like it. Whatever.
Interesting.
My family's more liberal than the rest of the Afghans out there. I say it like that. My family doesn't judge.
Yeah. And is there anything you'd like to address that you have never, I mean, you don't speak very, very often, but is there anything you'd like to address that you might have seen pop up online about Daylyt?
Don't believe what you read. There's always an in-between meaning in all his antics. All his antics is like it's like a bar within a bar to me. So it's like, yes, he has the words, the verbal part, but it's also the performance that ties in the words. So it's always, you have to make sure you always have to go back, obviously, and rewatch his battles, but then you have to make sure you pay attention to the performance, because that performance is a bar within a bar.
Yep.
I'm Maria Hadi, and I'm Daylyt's domestic partner, and you're watching Rap Grid.
Okay, so Daylyt has done a lot of
Don't make me stick a finger, because I will. I hate your bitch ass. That's light.